Today we're going to practice a sequence that does some nice twisting for spinal health, as well as some pretty neutral, not overly exaggerated hip opening, so that we can start to build some strength in the outer hips, but also start to encourage a little bit of external rotation. So we're going to start today just in a comfortable seated position. If that means sitting on a chair, sitting on your couch, sitting on a cushion or a block, you're welcome to grab whatever you need to be comfortable. Once you find your way there, just making sure that you're really grounding down into the sits bones and allow the spine to stack above the pelvis. So we have a gentle drawing in of the lower belly, making sure that the thigh bones can relax down and away from the pelvis. Gentle lift of the heart. And you can have the eyes opened or closed here, whatever's more comfortable for you. And just starting with some really subtle, gentle movements, just to start to feel out the body, start to get into it. So on an inhale, let's squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, roll them back and down. Doing this a few more times. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale to squeeze up. Exhale, roll back and down. Just starting to feel out the breath. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, roll back and down. And two more. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, roll back and down. And last one. Inhale, squeeze up. And exhale, roll back and down. And just let the shoulders come to rest in that heaviest, lowest position. Feel the weight of the shoulder blades down the upper back. Hands can just rest on the tops of the thighs, maintaining that gentle lift of the center of the heart. Nice stacking of the spine here. And just take a moment, tune into the breath. You can begin to move the breath all the way down towards the belly. Maybe you expand the breath out into the rib cage. Give yourself a moment to slow down here. Nice deep inhales and long exhales. Now again, keeping the shoulders in that lowest, most relaxed position down the back. Eyes can stay closed for this, or you're welcome to open them. Heart lifted gently. Start to bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. So just creating a little bit of space, a little bit of stretch down the top line of that right shoulder into the right side of the neck. We're not forcing the head down. We're just kind of letting it drop. Let it be heavy. And taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You're welcome to stay right here, or maybe reach those right fingertips over to the right. Just creating a little bit more space down the top line of that shoulder. And taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And again, you're welcome to stay here. Maybe you bring that right arm around behind the back. And it can just kind of drop heavy towards the floor behind you. And you might feel an increase in the stretch, again, along the top line of that right shoulder into the right side of the neck. And taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And maybe stay here, or maybe exploring just a little bit of movement, trying to move that stretch towards the back of the neck. The left ear will stay towards the left shoulder, but we're just going to kind of rock the chin down a little bit, as though you're trying to look down at that shoulder. I'm just noticing how that kind of transitions the stretch, maybe a little bit more to the back of the neck. If this is too intense, just slowly rotate that chin back towards center until it feels sustainable. And taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And deep breath in And deep breath out. And go ahead and slowly bring the head back up to center. You can return the right hand to the right thigh. Resettle the shoulders. So again, finding that lowest, most relaxed position. Gentle lift of the heart. Relax through the thigh bones. And then we'll just drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Just starting to create that space along the left side of the neck, the top line of the left shoulder. And taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Maybe you stay right here, maybe you reach the left fingertips out to the left, just creating a little bit more length through the top of the shoulder. Again, not forcing the head down towards the right shoulder, just kind of letting gravity do the work here. We'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Staying here, or perhaps bringing the left arm around behind the back, just letting it be heavy down towards the floor behind the sits bones. And creating maybe a little bit more stretch, a little bit more intensity in the top line of that left shoulder. And we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then once again, we can explore just kind of shifting where that stretch is happening in the neck and the shoulder. So keeping the right ear heavy towards the right shoulder, heart lifted, just start to rotate the chin down as though you were trying to look down at that shoulder. And just noticing where you feel this. If it feels like too much, slowly rotate that chin back to center until it feels sustainable. And taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And deep breath in and deep breath out. And you can start to bring the head back up to center. Left hand can return to the left thigh. Take a moment just to notice how the shoulders feel, how the neck feels. You can rotate side to side a couple of times. Just beginning to explore some movement here. And then bringing the head back to center. If you're sitting cross-legged and you feel like you want to switch the crossing of your legs just to kind of balance out which leg is in front, which leg is closest to the body, go ahead and switch. On an inhale, we're going to reach the arms up towards the ceiling, maybe glancing up towards the fingertips. And then exhale, release the arms back down. Nice slow movements. Again, connecting with the breath here. So inhale, slowly reaching up. Exhale, release back down. And one more time, inhale, reaching up. This time as you exhale, cactus the arms, 90-degree bend at the elbow, and press the arms back. Little bit of resistance here. Keep lifting up through the heart, just feeling the upper body start to engage. And then inhale, reach the arms back up towards the ceiling, interlace the fingers, and rotate the palms up. Good. And you can press the arms back behind your ears as far as they'll go, as far as you can, is comfortable. Keeping the heart lifted. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to slowly lower the interlaced hands, rotate the knuckles forward so palms are facing the body, and let the spine round back behind you. So we're kind of rolling towards the back of the pelvis, behind the sits bones. And then inhale, palms rotate up towards the ceiling. Little lift of the heart. Exhale, cactus the arms, some resistance, pressing the arms back. Inhale, reach the arms back up. So you exhale, it's interlace the fingers. Inhale, press the palms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, round the spine. Knuckles will press forward, rolling behind the sits bones. Inhale, press the palms back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms. Little bit of resistance here. Inhale, reach the arms back up. On the exhale, interlace the fingers. And then inhale, press up through the palms. And as you exhale, round the spine, knuckles will press forward, palms facing your body, round the spine. Inhale, reach back up, release the fingers, and exhale the arms down. Nice. Sit for a moment, roll the shoulders back a couple of times. And then as you're ready, we'll shift it forward, coming into tabletop. We'll bring the wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips here, spreading the fingers nice and wide, taking a moment for a couple rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, belly will drop, heart and tailbone lift, and then exhale, round the spine, press firmly down into the hands, drop the head. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the heart, cow pose. And exhale, round into your cat pose. A little bit of core engagement here. Inhale to neutral. And now we're going to shift those movements. So on the inhale, we're going to round up into cat pose. So we're breathing into the back of the lungs. And then as you exhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Inhale, round the spine, breathe into the back of the heart. And exhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Good. Inhaling just to neutral here. Creating a firm foundation through the hands, the knees. Belly's going to draw in just slightly so that we're nice and firm in the core and supporting the low back. And on an inhale, let's extend the right leg straight back behind. Toes can float off the floor. If it's more comfortable for you to just keep the toes tucked under and on the floor, you're welcome to stay right there. You choose your level. Either way, let's straighten through that right leg as much as possible, pressing through the heel. Belly draws in, so again, we're firm through the low back. And then on an inhale, go ahead and reach the left arm forward. Thumb up, pinky down here. And just taking a moment in our spinal balance, finding length from those left fingertips all the way through the right toes. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. And then on the exhale, left elbow to right knee underneath. So a little bit of core here. Inhale, open it back up and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee underneath, a little bit of core. Inhale, open it back up. Last time, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, open it back up. As you exhale, we're going to kick the right leg out to the right, land the foot on the floor. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, we'll thread that left arm underneath the right armpit. Coming down towards the left shoulder, left side of the face. You can pop up to the right fingertips. And just pause here. We're getting a little bit of rotation through the spine as well as some hip opening on that right hip. Press out through the outer edge of the right foot and try to roll the right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now pressing firmly into the right hand. On an inhale, let's sweep the left arm back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the left hand down. And then inhale, both arms are going to come up into our gate pose, rotating the right toes up towards the ceiling. So now we're really finding that external rotation through the right hip. Take a big inhale here, reach up through the fingertips, and then exhale, right hand to the right thigh. Reach up and over with that left hand. And as you find that nice side stretch down the left side, right leg is active, we're flexing that foot, and you're kind of tucking the right hip underneath you. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale here. Now as you exhale, the left shoulder is going to roll down towards the floor. We're reaching over to the right. And then grabbing towards the outer edge of that right leg, whether you grab the outer edge of the foot or maybe the outer edge of the calf. Right fingertips can come to the floor, to the outside of that leg. Find whatever's accessible. We're still getting a side stretch here through the left side and a little bit of rotation through the spine. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale like this. As you exhale, you can walk your hands back towards the top of the mat. Wrists below shoulders. Inhale the right leg straight back behind you. And exhale, release the right knee down. If you need a round of cat-cow here just to neutralize, you decide where the inhale is and where the exhale is. Maybe it's our typical cat-cow, inhaling into cow and exhaling to cat. Or maybe it felt good to reverse it. We'll make our way into our neutral tabletop, and on an inhale, left leg's going to extend back behind you. And again, those toes can stay on the mat if that's more uncomfortable for you. If you want a little bit more of that challenge, you can float the foot away from the floor. Belly draws in slightly here, so we're supporting that low back. And then on your next inhale, reach the right arm forward, thumb up, pinky down. So finding our spinal balance. Lengthening from right fingertips to left heel, belly firm. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale here. And now as you exhale, right elbow to left knee underneath you. Inhale, open it back up and reach. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, open it back up. Last time, right elbow, left knee, a little bit of core. Inhale, open it back up. On the exhale, left leg kicks straight out to the left, landing the foot on the floor. And then inhale, rotate that right arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, right arm threads underneath the left armpit, coming down to the right shoulder, right side of the face. Pressing out into the outer edge of that left foot. And then pressing into the left fingertips, see if you can roll the left shoulder up towards the ceiling a little bit. So we're rotating through the thoracic spine. And we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now pressing firmly down into the left hand, inhale the right arm back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release the right hand down. From here, inhale, both arms come up. We come up towards our gate pose. And as you reach the arms up, rotate the left toes up towards the ceiling. So we're externally rotating through that left hip. Nice big inhale, just like this. And then as you exhale, left hand to left thigh, reaching the right arm up and over. So we're coming into that nice side stretch. And creating space through the right ribs. Tuck the left hip underneath you and flex into that left foot. And we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, start to roll the right shoulder down towards the floor. I'm going to shift my position so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better here. And you're going to reach towards the outer edge of that left foot or left leg. You're going to keep it nice and flexed here. Left fingertips can come to the outer edge of the left leg. And we're still getting that side stretch as you reach. So right side is nice and open, left foot is nice and flexed. Rotating through the thoracic spine once again, and we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale like this. And then as you exhale, once again, walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Inhale the left leg straight back behind you. And exhale, release the left knee down. Nice. Let's walk the hands forward. About one full handprint towards the top of the mat. Inhale, shift your weight forward. So shoulders are coming above the wrists once again. Knees are behind the hip line. So we're coming into a supported plank position. Belly draws in, pressing firmly into the hands, gripping with the fingertips. Let's take an inhale, look towards the top of your mat. And as you exhale, bend the elbows straight back, lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Hands next to the low ribs. Inhale to find a little cobra pose, lifting up and forward through the heart. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, return to your cobra pose. Elbows squeezing in and lengthening back behind you. Exhale, lower back down. One more time. Inhale, cobra pose, really activating through the upper body. And exhale, lower down. Inhale to press up to your tabletop. And then from there, tuck the toes, lift the hips, and find your way into down dog. And taking a moment here to pedal out the feet, work through the back line of the legs, maybe sway the hips a little bit. When you're ready to come into stillness, lengthen the heels down and the tailbone up. Find some length through the side bodies. Couple of breaths. Let's take one more inhale. Nice open mouth exhale. Inhale, lift the heels, look towards the top of the mat. And as you exhale, nice slow walk to the top. Landing in your standing forward fold, feet hip distance apart. Hands to the shins. Inhale, come into a half lift, reaching the heart forward. And exhale, fold back in. Inhale, return to that half lift. Shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale to root into the feet. Circle the arms wide. Bring it all the way up to standing. Reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Nice. Coming into our lunging salutations. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold it forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale up into your half lift. As you exhale, let's step the right foot to the back of the mat. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to step back to your plank pose. Knees can always be down. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, lowering all the way down or halfway down to chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale your way back to down dog. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, step the right foot all the way up between the hands. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, returning to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Inhale to step forward right into your half lift. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to the heart. Working into the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhaling to find your half lift, heart forward, hands to shins. As you exhale, left foot steps to the back of the mat. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step it back, find your plank pose. Taking an inhale here as you exhale, chaturanga, halfway or all the way. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale your way back to down dog, however you need to get there. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale the left leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. As you exhale, step the left foot all the way up between the hands. Lower the right knee. Inhale, reach both arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the mat. On the inhale, we step forward right into our half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way up to standing, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to find your half lift here. Grabbing a hold of a yoga block or any object to place in front of you. We're going to bring the left hand onto the block right underneath the heart in that half lift. So we're still activating through the back body, reaching the chest forward. On an inhale, the right arm's going to reach up towards the ceiling, bending into the left knee as you rotate. Press firmly down into the left hand. And you can even kind of get a little stretch through this outer right hip. You can stick the hip out a little bit. Just make sure you're not locking that right knee. Let's take a deep breath in, and deep breath out. One more inhale here, and then exhale, right hand comes down. Other side, right hand onto the block, still activating through the back body, reaching the heart forward. On your inhale, the left arm rotates up towards the ceiling, bending into the right knee as you rotate. You can get a little stretch through the outer left hip, just making sure you're not locking out that left knee. Press firmly down into the right hand. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale here, and then exhale, release the left hand down, both knees straight. Inhale, find your half lift. As you exhale, step it back, find your plank pose. Inhale and plank, and then exhale your way through a vinyasa. And if you want to skip this sequence of poses and just lift the hips back into down dog, that's always an option too. Good. Deep breath in your down dog, and deep breath out. On an inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, right knee to left tricep. So we're crossing it underneath the body. See if you can make contact. And then inhale the right leg back up towards the ceiling. Two more. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, reach it back up. Last one. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Tap it. Inhale the right leg back up, bend into the knee, open up the hip. Rotating the kneecap up towards the ceiling. Try to roll the right shoulder down. And deep breath in, and deep breath out. Inhale to level out the hips, reach the right leg straight back, and then as you exhale, step the right foot all the way up between the hands. Let's lower the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Pausing in our low lunge. Coming back to a familiar sequence that we did to warm up with the arms. So let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, some resistance in the upper back. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Interlace the fingers, and as you exhale, knuckles press away. See if you can round the spine. So we're pulling back through the heart space. You won't get a lot of room here. That's okay. Inhale, rotate the palms up towards the ceiling. Press up. And then exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Nice. Take an inhale. Let's lift up the left knee. Look forward. Exhale, step to the top. Inhale into your half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms, bring it all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to the heart. Nice. Other side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale into that half lift. Once again, grabbing a block, placing it underneath the heart. Right hand comes down first. Inhale the left arm up as you bend into the right knee. Exhale, release the left hand down. Inhale the right arm up, left knee bends. Exhale the right hand down, folding in. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. And as you exhale, stepping back to plank pose. Taking an inhale here, exhale through a vinyasa if you want one, or just finding down dog. In your down dog, deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale the left leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged down dog. And as you exhale, left knee comes to right tricep. So crossing underneath, see if you can make contact. And then inhale the left leg back up. Two more. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, reach it back up. Last one, exhale, left knee, right tricep, make contact. Inhale the left leg back up. And then exhale, bend into the knee, rotate that hip open. Making sure that we're still pressing the right heel down towards the mat. Working into that outer left hip. On your next inhale, level out the hips, reach the left leg straight back behind you, and exhale to step the left foot up between the hands. Right knee lowers down to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And again, returning to that familiar sequence with the arms as we just kind of let the legs open up here. So let's take an inhale. As you exhale, cactus the arms, create some resistance in the upper back. Inhale, reach back up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, knuckles press forward, palms facing in, pulling back through the heart space. Inhale, rotate the palms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, release the arms down to frame the left foot. Inhale, lift up the right knee, look forward. And exhale, step to the top. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms, bring it all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment, feet hip distance apart, hands together at the heart. Tune into the breath. Feel the heartbeat pressing into the heart space, vibrating out into the ribs, vibrating down to the pelvis, letting your whole body fill up with that rhythm. Let's take one more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Let the eyes open if you closed them. Adding on to that flow. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhaling to find your half lift. Now you can grab a yoga block again this time, or maybe you feel comfortable bringing the fingertips down to the floor. Left hand's going to come down first. Inhale, reach the right arm up, bend into the left knee, heart stays lifted. Exhale, release the right fingertips down. Inhale, the left arm up, right knee bends. Exhale, the left fingertips down, fold in. Inhaling to find your half lift. And exhale your way through a vinyasa. If you want to jump back, you're welcome to jump back. If you want to skip the vinyasa and just take down dog, do what feels right in your body right now. Good. In down dog, let's take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling, familiar place. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, cross and underneath. Just twice this time. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Hold it here. We're going to kick the right leg straight out to the left, landing on the outer edge of the foot. Roll the left heel down onto the mat. And then inhale the left arm up. So our fallen triangle pose, a variation of our side plank. Nice big inhale here. And then as you exhale, release the left hand down. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged down dog, and exhale, bend into the knee, open up the hip. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Inhale, reach the right leg straight back, level out the hips. And as you exhale, step the right foot all the way up between the hands. Good. Pausing here. Let's take an inhale, reach forward through the heart. You're welcome to grab blocks to frame that right foot to give yourself a little bit more space. As you exhale, we're going to pull the hips back, straighten into the right leg, and press the left heel down towards the mat. Keeping the heart lifted and reaching forward, see if you can roll the right hip back a little bit. And then as you roll the right hip back, press to the base of the right big toe. So you're getting this cross action of grounding the leg and lengthening it. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to rebend the right knee, this time coming into our lizard lunge. Hands can stay on blocks here. Heel toe the right foot out towards the right edge of the mat. And you can even rotate the toes out just slightly. So we're starting to encourage some nice rotation. Left knee can stay lifted, or for a more relaxed lunge, you can drop it down. 2 breaths. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Good, let's take one more inhale here. As you exhale, we heel toe that right foot back to center. Now, if you have a block, you're going to bring it to the outside of the right foot. The other block can move out of the way. So we're in our regular lunge now. Left heel's going to roll down onto the mat. So the outer edge of that left foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Keep pressing this right knee out to the right and kind of tucking that right hip underneath you. Right hand on a block, or if you have fingertips on the mat, that works too. We're going to inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling. So coming into our side angle here. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale like this. And then as you exhale, release the left hand back down. Rotating those left toes forward, lower the left knee down. Now coming back to that familiar flow with the arms. Inhale, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach back up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, round the spine, knuckles press forward. Inhale, rotate the palms up towards the ceiling, reach up. Exhale, release the arms down, frame that right foot. Inhale, lift up the left knee, look forward, and then exhale, step to the top. Inhale, half lift, then exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms, come all the way up to standing, and exhale, hands to the heart. Nice, other side. Inhale, reach the arms up. Then exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to find your half lift. Once again, block or fingertips on the floor, starting with the right fingertips. Inhale the left arm up, bend the right knee. Exhale the left fingertips down. Inhale the right arm up, bend the left knee. Exhale the right fingertips down, fold in. Inhale to find your half lift. And as you exhale, making your way through a vinyasa or just finding your down dog. Take your time. We'll meet in down dog. Deep breath in your down dog. And deep breath out. Inhale the left leg up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, left knee, right tricep, familiar places, just twice this time. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, hold it. We're going to kick that foot straight out to the right, land on the outer edge of the foot. From there, the right heel rolls down. Inhale the right arm up, fall in triangle. Just a variation of our side plank. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale, and then exhale the right hand down. Inhale the left leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Bend into the knee, open up the hip. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Inhale the left leg straight back behind you, level out the hips. Exhale the left foot between the hands. Good, so finding our lunge here. Once again, if you want to grab blocks, frame that left foot. Just giving yourself a little bit more space to stretch. We'll take an inhale, and as you exhale, straighten the left leg. Good, keeping the heart lifted so we're not folding in towards the leg. Right heel can press down towards the mat. And we're going to press down into the base of that left big toe as we roll the left hip back a little bit. So that action of crossing over the midline of the leg to really ground and open. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, bend the left knee. Both hands are going to come to the inside of the foot, heel toed out wide, so coming towards our lizard lunge. You can stay on blocks. Those left toes can turn out just slightly to create a little bit more space in the hip. And you can always lower this right knee down. Couple of breaths here. Deep inhale. Big exhale. Big breath in. And big breath out. Good. One more inhale. And as you exhale, heel toe the left foot back to center. So now we're framing the foot with both hands. Left hand, if it's on a block, can stay to the outside of that foot. Left knee is going to roll out towards that left forearm. From there, right heel rolls down onto the mat, outer edge of the foot parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling, coming into our side angle. Now as the left knee presses out, the outer edge of the right foot presses down. We're going to roll the right ribs up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, release the right hand down. Spin the right toes forward and we can lower the knee down. Familiar poses with the arms here. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, cactus the arms, resistance. Inhale, reach back up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, round the spine back, press the knuckles forward. Inhale, rotate the palms up towards the ceiling, reach up. And exhale, release the arms down, frame the left foot. Inhale, lift up the right knee, look forward. And exhale, step to the top. Inhale into a half lift. Let's heel toe the feet out just a little bit wider than hip distance. And then from there, a couple of options. You can take a generous bend in the knees, grab opposite elbows, just let yourself hang out in ragdoll for a moment. If you want a little bit more active of a stretch here, you can grab a hold of your big toes with your peace fingers, really hold on to them, reach the heart forward, pull the shoulders back, and you can keep the knees bent as you draw the heart down towards the toes. Elbows will go wide. And if it's comfortable for you here, you can always straighten the knees. You decide where you want to be. However relaxing or active you want this to be, we're just opening up through the back body, taking a moment to breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale into a half lift wherever you are. Releasing the big toes or bringing the fingertips down to the mat. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, circle the arms. Bring it all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's pause for a moment. You can close the eyes. Feel the feet grounding down into the mat. Feel the heartbeat vibrating through the torso. And maybe as the flow becomes a little bit more active, we can feel that rhythm moving down the arms to the fingertips, down the legs to the toes. Just connecting with the breath. We're going to go through the flow one more time, adding on to it, moving a little bit faster through some of the poses. So eyes can open up as you're ready. Again, grounding into the feet, lifting into the heart. On an inhale, let's reach the arms up. And exhale, fold it forward, starting in this familiar space. Inhale, half lift. block or fingertips to the floor, right fingertips down. Inhale the left arm up, bending into the right knee. Exhale, left fingertips down. Inhale the right arm up, bending into the left knee. Exhale, right fingertips down, fold in. Inhale to find your half lift. And exhale your way through a vinyasa, however that looks for you, or skipping it all together. Deep breath in your down dog. Deep breath out. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep just once. Kick the leg out to the left. Roll the left heel down. Inhale the left arm up, fallen triangle. Exhale the left hand down. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bend into the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, level the hips, reach back through that right foot. Exhale the right foot to the outside of the right hand right away. Lizard lunge. Let's take an inhale here and an exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, heel toe that right foot to center. Right hand stays down. Roll the left heel down. Inhale the left arm up, side angle. As you exhale, maybe the left arm reaches up over that left ear, extended side angle. Let's take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, we're going to bring it all the way up through our warrior two. And then inhale into a reverse triangle. So straightening into the right leg. Left fingertips to the left leg, reaching up and over with that right arm. Deep breath in here. New move here. As you exhale, you're going to start to roll the right shoulder down, rotate the right toes to the left, and you're going to reach the right hand all the way over towards the outer edge of that left leg. Now maybe you grab the outer shin, maybe you can reach the outer foot. So now we're in that wide-legged standing forward fold stance. Let yourself fold in, and maybe you inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling. Let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, release the left hand down. Walk both hands all the way over towards that right foot. Rotate all the toes forward. Familiar space from here. Lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach back up. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, round the spine. Press the knuckles forward. Inhale, rotate the palms up. Lift the heart. And then exhale, release hands to the mat. Inhale, lift up the left knee right away up into a crescent lunge here. So reaching all the way up, hips squared forward, left heel actively lifting up away from the mat. Let's take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, we're going to find that long pyramid position that we did earlier. So straighten into the right leg. Fingertips come down. You're welcome to grab a block here or both blocks to frame the right foot. Remember, we're pressing to the base of the big toe as we roll the outer hip back. Let's take an inhale and an exhale, heart still reaching forward. Inhale, bend the right knee. Left hand is going to slide forward. So we're in front of and to the left of where those right toes align. You can have a hand on a block here. And we're going to shift our weight forward, float that left leg, and rotate the right arm up towards the ceiling. Revolved half moon. Press firmly into the left hand. Reach up, rotate through the rib cage, press back through that left foot, finding length here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. As you exhale, release the right fingertips down, left foot down, right into our standing twist. Inhale the left arm up, bend into the right knee. Exhale, release the left hand down, just fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale your way through a vinyasa, or just finding down dog. Good. Deep breath in and down dog. Deep breath out. Other side. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Just once, left knee to right tricep. Hold it. Kick the foot out to the right. Roll the right heel down. Inhale the right arm up, fallen triangle. Deep breath in. Exhale the right hand down. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, level out the hips, reach back. Exhale the left foot to the outside of the left hand, lizard. Take an inhale here and an exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, heel toe that left foot into center. Left fingertips stay down. Roll the right heel down. Inhale the right arm up, side angle. And then maybe reaching that right arm up overhead, extended side angle. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring yourself up through warrior two and inhale right into a reverse triangle. So left leg straightens, right hand to the right shin. Reach up and over with that left arm, side stretch. Deep breath in. Now on the exhale, we start to roll the left shoulder down. Rotate those left toes to the right and reach all the way over towards the outer edge of that right leg, either the shin or the foot, and you're going to let yourself fold in a little bit. Maybe you inhale the right arm up, finding that full twist. Deep breath in and deep breath out. One more inhale, and then exhale, release the right hand down. Walk both hands over towards that left foot. Spin the toes forward, coming into that familiar sequence, right knee down. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, round the spine, press the knuckles forward. Inhale, rotate the palms up. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Now on the inhale, right knee lifts and we come up into our crescent lunge right away. Right heel lifting, hips squared forward, belly draws in, take an inhale. And then exhale, elongated pyramid, so straighten the left leg. Fingertips come down, heart still reaching forward. And remember, we're grounding to the base of the left big toe as we roll the outer hip back. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale to bend the left knee. Reach the right fingertips forward. Maybe you land on a block and shift the weight forward. Float that right leg. We're going to inhale the left arm up. Revolved half moon. So finding that rotation through the thoracic spine. Pressing back through the right leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, release the left fingertips down, right foot down. Right away, inhale the right arm up, bend into the left knee. And then exhale, both hands down, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms, bring it all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to find your half lift. And feel free to take one last vinyasa if you want it, or just step it back to down dog. Deep breath in and down dog. And deep breath out. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're going to bring the right leg forward, half pigeon pose. So the knee falls over towards the right edge of the mat. The foot moves towards the left edge of the mat. Now that right heel can be as close to the front of the left hip as you need it to be to find the right amount of rotation in this right hip, being careful of the knee joint. We want to try to square the hips forward And point through the left toes. So watching that left heel, that left ankle, making sure it's not swiveling out. Find a little lift of the heart here. So that same action of dropping the shoulders down, but kind of finding that resistance in the upper back to lift through the heart. Ground through the pelvis. Let's take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, you can start to fold forward. Maybe you come down to forearms. Maybe you come all the way down to the belly. Taking a few breaths here. Let yourself settle in. Let that pulsation of the heartbeat, that rhythm, start to relax the muscles of the body. And as you lengthen out the exhales, really cueing the muscles to release, to lengthen, letting go of some of that workload, finding ease where it's accessible. As the body starts to let go, you can work on shifting the right hip back just a little bit, left hip forward just a little bit, maybe pressing down into the outer edge of the right foot, lengthening forward through the heart. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. 2 more breaths. And then you can slowly start to walk the hands back in towards the right leg. Pressing down firmly into the hands, tuck the toes on the left leg. Let's sweep the right leg up towards the ceiling. 3-legged down dog, and you can just shake it out, rotate around into the hip. And if you want to open up the hip, you can stay there. If you want to flip your dog, you can release the right toes behind you. Little opening of the heart here. And then as you're ready, return to a neutral down dog. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's inhale the left leg up, 3-legged down dog, and exhale the left foot forward, half pigeon on this side. So again, bringing that left knee towards the outer edge of the mat. If you have the shin parallel, that's fine. Otherwise, this heel can be as close to the right hip as you need it to be. The idea here is to have that left knee to the outside of the hip joint though. So it's not directly in front of the hip and it's not to the inside of the hip. So really trying to widen, to rotate into the left hip joint. And again, pointing through the right toes, find a little lift of the heart. So create that tension in the upper back. You can use the shoulder blades to kind of press back and down a little bit. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start to hinge it forward. Coming down wherever is most comfortable for you. Forearms, you can come all the way down to the belly. Giving your body time to release into this stretch and to feel what's there. Listening to the heartbeat. Listening to the breath. Let things slow down. Let the body find its way into that ease of the position. Maybe as the exhales elongate and the muscles soften, you can work on just gently, just slightly rolling the left hip back a little bit, right hip forward, just slightly, really subtle. And maybe you can subtly press down into the outer edge of the left foot just a little bit. Just notice how that shifts the sensations. shifts the pose. Heart stays nice and long, reaching forward. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's take 2 more breaths. You can start to walk the hands back in towards that left leg. Pressing down firmly. Inhale the left leg back up towards the ceiling. 3-legged down dog, and then maybe just rotating around, shaking it out. If you want to open the hip, you can open the hip. And if you want to flip your dog, you can flip your dog. Just coming into that nice back bend. And as you're ready, we'll meet in our neutral down dog. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, lift the heels, look forward. And as you exhale, step it forward and come to seated. Jump it through to seated, whatever is most comfortable for you. Good. So we're going to start with the left leg on bottom. We're just going to come into a seated twist. Bringing the left heel towards the outer right hip. Now the knee can point forward, straight forward of the hips. Right foot can either stay right by the left shin, or you can step it to the outside of that left thigh. And just hold on to the right shin for a moment here. Sit up tall. We want to position the pelvis so that we're not sitting on this heel. Both sits bones are nice and grounded into the floor. Find a lift of the heart. Maybe you're getting a stretch in the outer hip already. And then from here, 2 options. You can wrap the left arm around the right knee, bring your right fingertips behind you for the twist, or you can bring that left elbow towards the outer right knee, and as you press them into each other, try to lift up through the heart and then rotate around that thoracic spine. And if it feels good to look out over the right shoulder, you can do that. As you rotate the heart, let that right sits bone roll back just a little bit. Don't stop pressing the left elbow into the right knee or holding on to it, but let the pelvis rotate in the same direction as the heart just a little bit here. We'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale to rotate forward. From there, right knee drops on top of the left. So we're coming into our cow face pose here. The idea is to get the knees to stack right in the center of the pelvis, but maybe your position doesn't shift much from that seated twist and you're getting that stretch in the outer hips. That's fine. It doesn't have to look any certain way. Heels can be as close to the outer hips as you need them to be. Again, making sure that you're grounded through both sits bones here. And just sitting up tall, deep breath in and deep breath out. If it feels comfortable for you to start to fold forward without rolling up off of the sits bones, you're welcome to explore that. And if that feels like too much sensation, you can let it go. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If you folded forward, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. And then from there, just helping the legs apart. We'll bring the soles of the feet together just for a moment to come out of the cow face stretch. Let the knees drop open wide. This can be as relaxed as you want it to be. If you want to fold forward a little bit, you can. If you want to stay upright or even have your hands behind you, you can do that as well. Just a nice deep breath in and deep breath out. And then from there, we'll come into that seated twist on the other side. So right knee comes on bottom, left leg on top. And again, pulling that right heel in as close to the outer left hip as you need it to be. Left foot can stay right next to the shin if that's more comfortable, or you can step it to the outside of the thigh. But again, making sure that we're grounded through both sides of the pelvis and we're not sitting on that right heel. Hold the shin and just sit up tall for a moment. Find some length through the spine. And then two options here. Again, either right arm can wrap around that left knee, bring your left fingertips behind you. I'm going to go ahead and switch sides so I'm mirroring you, so I'll be twisting the same direction as you. If it's going to be more comfortable or you're going to get more benefit out of the twist by bringing the right elbow to the left knee to find that leverage, just make sure you're sitting up nice and tall as you twist to the left. And again, if you want to look over your shoulder, you can do that if it feels okay on your neck. Staying grounded through both sides of the pelvis, even as you twist. And then again, let that left hip kind of rotate back the same direction as the heart. Just slightly here, just a subtle movement of the sits bones. And we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then inhale to rotate forward. From there, you'll drop the left knee on top of the right, coming back into our cow face pose on this side. So again, we want knees to kind of stack on top of each other. If you don't shift very much from that seated twist position, that's okay, just as long as you're feeling some sensation in the outer hips. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Stay grounded through both sides of the pelvis. Either staying up tall, or if it feels good to fold forward again, you can fold forward, just making sure that you're not rolling up off of your seat. And finding a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And deep breath in and deep breath out. And then sitting up nice and tall on the next inhale. Once again, helping the legs apart here. We'll bring soles of the feet together, knees wide. And let this be relaxed. If you want fingertips behind you, just sit up tall and just let the knees soften down. Let gravity do its job. You can. If it feels good to fold forward, you can. You decide how far you take this. Just a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then sitting up nice and tall, hands to the outsides of the knees. Let's lift the knees up. We'll bring feet onto the mat, hip distance apart. Reach the arms forward, nice big inhale here. And as you exhale, nice and slowly start to round yourself all the way down onto your back. When the head and the shoulders reach the floor, let's pull the heels in a little bit closer. Just preparing for two bridge poses, just two nice back bends. Feet will be hip distance apart. You want to kind of be able to tickle the backs of the heels with the tips of your fingers, and that's a pretty good distance for the feet to be from the pelvis. Pressing down into the hands, let's scoot the shoulder blades together, and on an inhale, float the hips up towards the ceiling. Maybe staying just like this, or maybe it would feel good to interlace the hands underneath you. You can squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit closer together. If you've interlaced hands underneath you, think about reaching the knuckles towards your heels and pressing the pinky edge side of the arms down into the floor. So we're using the strength of the upper back of the arms, that leverage, to continue to open through the heart, open through the front of the hips, and find that nice spinal extension. Pay attention to the feet. We want to make sure that there's just as much weight on the inner edge, that inner arch of the foot, as the outer edge. And this will help you know if you're starting to let the knees bow out. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, release the hands if they're bound. Nice and slowly roll yourself down the spine. Couple of breaths, just resting at the bottom. Just feeling the back. Feeling that burst of energy that we sometimes get from spinal extension. And again, the rhythm of the heart. And we'll come into one final back bend. You're welcome to take bridge pose exactly as we did it for the second one. If full wheel is in your practice, I'll guide you into that. So again, finding the backs of the heels with the fingertips, feet hip distance apart, pressing down into the hands. Let's first let the hips float up towards the ceiling. If you're staying in bridge, you can stay right here. For full wheel, we're going to then bring the hands up over the shoulders. Fingertips will point in towards the shoulder. Now the idea is we don't want the fingertips underneath the shoulder blades. Elbows press up towards the ceiling. If this feels like too much, bring it back to bridge pose. If you've got a little bit more in you, you're going to press down into the hands and maybe come to the crown of the head. Maybe you stay right there. Let's squeeze the elbows in towards each other. Make sure you're pressing evenly into the feet, and if you can press the arms straight, finding your level of full wheel, just let the head dangle. Feet can step in or step out a little bit. Honoring the back, honoring how it feels. Nice deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, nice and slowly tuck the chin to come down from full wheel. Hands down by your hips. And nice and slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your back. Couple of breaths at the bottom. Just let things relax. Feel the energy, feel the movement, feel the breath. Then let's open the arms out to a T. Palms can be turned up towards the ceiling. And we'll bring the knees in towards the chest and let them drop all the way over to the right. So just coming into a nice, easy, nice, heavy spinal twist here. Making sure that the left shoulder is staying rooted into the mat. And maybe that means that that left knee doesn't come down all the way. You're welcome to place blocks between the thighs if that helps out. Worry less about where the legs end up and more about staying really strong, really foundational through the upper body, through the back of the heart. Nice full breaths. Tuning in to the sensations that are present. The movement and the experience of the inhale and the exhale. How it affects the body, how it changes the body. Let's take one more inhale. One more exhale. And then bringing the knees up through center, making sure the pelvis is centered here in case it moved at all. And then we'll drop the knees over to the left. Coming into that same spinal twist here. And again, really just making sure that the right shoulder stays nice and grounded. The right arm nice and heavy into the floor. Worry less about the legs. Use props if you need them between the thighs. Or even placing a block underneath that left knee so both legs are lifted a little bit higher can help. And then let go into this shape. Let the body relax into it. Dropping down and dropping in. And finding a nice deep breath in And a deep breath out. Slow inhale. And slow exhale. And one more round of breath. Then you can bring the knees back up to center. And again, making sure that the pelvis is centered here in case it shifted at all. And hands to the shins, just squeeze both knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. You can bring the forehead up towards the knees, squeezing yourself into a little ball. And we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then go ahead and release yourself open. Legs straight forward, heels towards the outer edges of the mat. Arms can come by your sides, palms turned up towards the ceiling. And they can be as close or as far away from the body as you need them to be so that you feel the heads of the shoulders kind of rolling back into the mat. You feel grounded through the back of the heart, grounded through the back of the pelvis, and just getting heavy from there, finding Shavasana. And if you want to remain in Shavasana for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, go ahead and stay here. You can stop the video. Just stay for as long as you need to. We'll spend just a few moments here so that we have time to tune into the experience of our bodies after the practice. Noticing the shifts, the changes, the movement. Giving yourself that moment of quiet and stillness. Just to feel things, to be present for what's there. And then start to just actively participate in the breath. Begin to deepen the inhales all the way down into the belly. You can even sigh out the exhales, releasing any excess. And reawakening through the body, running the thumb across the tips of the fingers, squeezing and opening the toes, maybe rolling the ankles and the wrists. When you're ready, bend the knees, rolling over onto the right or the left side, and resting the head on the upper arm of that side. Keeping the eyes closed, pausing for yet another moment of stillness and quiet in the body. Giving yourself the time you need to transition out of your practice. Pressing down into the hands. Lift yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You can keep the eyes closed, sit up tall, get grounded through the sits bones, and take a moment, hands resting on the tops of the thighs, wherever you ended up that's most comfortable. And again, a moment of stillness, a moment of quiet. Pausing in each step of the process to come out of your practice. And let's bring the hands together in front of the heart and bow the head in towards the hands. Taking one final moment to close and seal your practice with gratitude for that which you have. Gratitude for your body. Gratitude for your practice. Gratitude for your breath. Lift the chin. Bring the thumbs up to the third eye space. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for sharing your energy, sharing your practice. Hopefully your body feels wonderful and mobile. Namaste.